Hello, viewers. I'm SB,
And I'm Annabelle. Look at those critters. Look at their eyes.
and welcome to some Steam Next Fest. It's Next Fest time again. Uh, if you're not familiar with Steam Next Fest, this is a time when developers push demos of their games to Steam, so that people can check out what's coming up and wish list and whatever the things that they want to things that are interesting to them in the future. Please do, if you find something in Next Fest, either through our channel or on your own, that you have any level of interest in, please do go put it on your Steam wish list. It's a huge help to these indie devs in, let's call it, very uncertain times, both just sort of in the world generally, but also especially in the video game industry. Shit is tough. Yeah. So without any further ado here, let's get into Herdling, the latest game from Okamotive, I think is the name of the developer. Hold on, I'm double checking. Yes, Okamotive. Amabel, are you familiar with Okamotive's other stuff?
No, but those critters. Real good. Already a fan.
Oh, hold on a second. This is a little loud. Let's try that. There we go. That's not bad. So we should say as well, these are demos of unfinished games. Footage is not necessarily representative of final, stuff could change, tech is still in progress, etc., etc. So Okamotive made a couple of games that I'm a big fan of. Far Lone Sails and Far Changing Tides. Do I jump? I don't have a jump. Okay, I thought maybe I would be able to climb up here. This is substantially different. There are some things about it that are instantly recognizable, and some things about it that are quite different from their previous offerings. The most obvious being that this is like real full 3D here. Not how their previous games have gone. This is our
Puffy
protagonist.
coat.
It does look, yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah, you like a puffy coat, huh?
Yeah.
Not for me.
Not for you. What about
I mean,
what
I
about
mean, I
that
don't wear a
fella?
coat when I could avoid it. If you know.
What about that fella's puffy coat?
Oh. Well, I mean, maybe. We're
Oh,
gonna see
oh,
the.
buddy, oh, buddy. You're gonna walk into a, yeah, like that. You're gonna walk into a wall. Okay. Just come here. Let me see if I can. Oh, I'm trying to help. Just hold still.
Nope.
Stick. Right here.
Tame.
Oh.
Well, all right.
Oh yes, you do need a new name. That's true. What do you think? Mossrack's nice.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Do you want to give him a name?
No, I don't know what. I don't know what
Okay,
kind of
let's
name
go
he has.
Mossrack for the first one.
Okay. You think there'll be more than one?
I have a suspicion. You are fucking adorable. That's a good creature design. I will say I don't much like Tame for the interaction that happened there. Prove that I am friend to.
Yeah,
Befriend. Suggest friendship.
I mean, it means friend, probably, right? It's like there.
Where you
There's
going?
that board game that we play where you are investigating ruins and there are guardians and you become friends with them. And the game doesn't say the word friend, but we know what it is. It is friend. Oh, oh, oh yes.
Do you want to come with me? We go this way. No, he's okay. What are you doing over here? I do not know how to do anything except pet you. Oh, wait. Ah, okay. Left is like back. Ah, I see. Okay, left click is like back up a little bit. What if I want him to come toward me? Like now, I am worried that he will not follow us out of this playground. And apparently I'm going to need his help. Masriak, quickly, come help me. Do I have another button, really? Like... I will pet you one more time, but then you got to get to work, okay?
No.
They have done a good job with that animation.
Yeah.
Aw. If I just keep holding the button, the snuggle continues.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Come on. Presumably they're going to tell me another button at some point here.
What if you get behind him and you do the go
I heard
away?
him like a sheepdog. He
Yeah.
doesn't move. Okay. Yeah, let's try it. Yep, okay. You are to sheepdog them. I mean, it makes sense that he should be in front. He's much larger than I am.
Do you think that is a he? I think that's a girl.
You know, if I'm being honest, I'm not picking up a lot of gender at all here. I think our friend
Yeah.
Mostriak is a Mostriak. I still find myself defaulting to he in spoken language a lot. Oh, hold up, buddy. Hold up, you're going a little crazy.
For critters?
For everything.
Hmm.
I have to like think about it consciously to not do it.
That's interesting.
Oh, look at this.
That's pretty good. This is. I'm enjoying.
Mostriak. Mostriak, buddy, what are you doing?
Oh.
Here, let's go this way. Come on. So the developers' previous two games were both games about sort of slowly traveling through a landscape. And they definitely had some kind of tending vibes to them, but in both cases you were tending sort of like a machine rather than a living thing.
Okay.
Oh, our Mostriak is glowing. Hold on, let's go this way. Oh. What do you got? Oh. Hey there.
Oh.
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 No,
Come on, buddy.
I'm not scary. I'm a friend. How do I convince you that I'm a friend? I can certainly do this at the very least. All right, Mostriak, go. Go alert that tiny little ball of terror to my friendliness. Go explain the situation. Okay, all right. Just advance slowly. Offer friendliness. What do you think, Annabelle?
What do you
What's the
think?
energy on this one?
Oh, it's gonna be a single syllable name
Okay.
for sure, and it needs to get across like it, the I don't want to say goofiness, but like the lack of dignity this creature has. So what do you think? Because I've only ever named a pet like once, an animal once in my life, and I don't know if I'm good at it. So
How about Gap?
oh, that's very good.
Big Mosriak, little Gap. We must pet Gap. Gap must know. Oh. The little tongue is a nice touch.
Yeah, this
What
is
a
good.
cutie.
This
All
is
right.
so. Here's the
This
thing
way, friends.
that I get to do, that I get to see, that no one watching this will have seen, and that's you with an animal, which is an absolute fucking delight.
Listen, animals are just trying to, they're just trying to have a nice fun time just like everybody else.
You take such a delight in an animal that you generally don't in people because you don't like most people.
I really don't. I don't care for people. What is going on here? Why are we Oh, hi. I didn't even see you. Are we okay? You've done the math here and come to the conclusion that we are trustworthy. So this is the clever one.
Yep.
What do you think, Annabelle?
Oh, God, what's a clever name? What's the name for a clever critter? Oh. Trisket. Oh, Trisket's good. Trisket's very good. I love a Trisket.
Legally distinct from, you know.
Yeah.
Uh,
Those are good crackers, though. If those crackers want to sponsor us, like, I'll, I think it's beneath you, but I will shill for some crackers.
wow, beneath
Hashtag
me,
ad.
harsh words for the cracker people. I love the travel music of our little squad here.
Yeah.
I think we're trying to go this way, kids.
You're picking up friends very quickly. I wonder how many friends you will have and how you will manage them.
Oh, yeah, excuse me. Sorry, I forgot none of you can open a door. Oh, okay, no, actually, we do need their help. This is a whole shipping crate. Thank you, friends. This way, I guess. Oh, or do you wanna?
There.
I think they're drawn to the art.
Whoa.
Indeed.
I don't know what that means, but all right.
Well, they're quite excited about the prospect. Okay. I don't know that I have anything better to do. Let's take you to the mountains. Which are... somewhere, presumably. I mean, it's a mountain. What am I going to do? Miss it? When it comes... You know, we'll get there when we'll find it when we find it.
I do like a game that just kind of jumps you in, and I mean, it's chill. It's a very chill game so far, but like, you're not given like character motivation other than, well, there's a friend, make this friend, and let's make some more friends. You know, I like the way it is. I like a game that just gets you right into the world of the thing and has you interact with it and figure stuff out as you go along and do it in a way that's very appealing and charming and very
Hey. That's a mountain. That's a mountain if I've ever seen one. And that's a big wall, so. Doesn't exactly seem like rocket surgery here. Which is good, because I can't imagine Gap would be very good at it.
no, Gap's a dumb one. We understand this.
Amabel.
What? Most animals are dumb.
Yeah, but we don't call them that.
Oh, but I said it with love.
Yeah. A dog doesn't mind being called dumb. I know this from plenty of experience.
You know what I love about cats, sweetheart?
What's that?
They have this reputation for like intelligence that's completely unearned.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The mountains. Easy.
They're a little far away.
Well. Yeah, okay. There's certainly something to be said for the 3D.
Yeah, it's quite gorgeous.
Those sort of like dramatic vista moments function very differently in the sort of the 2D side on. Oh, look at. Oh. Ah, okay. The blue flowers give us some ability to run around here. Why did you want me to turn around?
Oh, I saw something, but you're way past it now, so don't worry about it.
What do you mean?
I actually did the thing where I said it while it was relevant. Instead of waiting.
It was already preparing the stampede.
I'm learning.
Well, can we not go through these plants? Here we go. Okay, so it doesn't have to do with us having walked through the plants. It's just a power that we have that they were just giving us at that moment. This is some real, like, modern day design. Where it's like things that you have that are intrinsic to you get dealt out to you slowly over time at the beginning of the game instead of you having them all right away.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan, personally.
I think it makes sense here because you don't want to be trying to do the Stampede when you're in this dense little city area, right?
Yeah.
Having the room to run, giving you the ability to run. I don't know. I kind of like it in this instance, but I understand what you mean generally.
It is interesting that there are... We see people every so often here. Like a car driving by. Without going too much into the sort of plot, such as there is one, of the other two games, they're very desolate.
Okay. Of course, that city didn't look super popular. You know, it's like super up to snuff. You know, things were kind of cars overturned and whatnot.
Well, I mean, there was that one crash, but there were lights in the windows of the buildings and stuff.
I guess so. I was too distracted by the animals to really get much.
Oh, there's a sign over here.
Rain.
Mountain. That way. Yeah, alright. Broadly, I agree. Mountain this way.
Yeah, this is just really chill. How are you enjoying it as an experience, as a game so far? Like the moment to moment play of.
Well, I mean, I'll say this. It is... I was about to say every bit as simple as it looks. It's maybe a little bit less simple than it looks because they're really kind of cantankerous as far as direction goes. I'm having to do a lot of micro adjustments here. But it's like... It is simple, for sure.
Yeah. No, there was
And
that
if you liked their other game, this is very much sort of in keeping. Okay, so we can kind of advise them to trample the undergrowth.
I don't think it's safe to be walking on those train tracks.
Well, it is true that we did see a train in the distance, but also this area kind of
Overgrown, so maybe it's safe.
Well, I mean, there's walls and stuff. I'm saying we don't have another way out of here except the train tracks.
Okay. Just be careful with the critters.
I hear you.
Was there much danger in the other games from the developer?
No, and I don't imagine there's any here either.
Okay, because if something happens to these guys, I'm gonna be very upset. There's a reason I never played Trico, or whatever it was ended up being called.
The Last Guardian.
Yes, I knew that. I don't want to see the big guy get hurt. No, thank you. I'm a big weepy baby.
Huh.
Okay, I'm gonna have a one complaint here.
Yeah. What's that?
Don't call it double press for the mouse. It's double click. Double click.
Oh, Gap, what is all over your buddy? You are covered in thistles. Everybody else made it through without getting covered in garbage. Gap, what are you... You are such a creature.
Okay, well, everyone else needs pets too, obviously.
Oh yeah, I am being informed. Screech's Fortress gets. Maybe a little bit more careful because Trisket has that big mean side horn. Be very easy to get jabbed. And Masriak, you've been very patient. Good, Masriak. Oh, such a stretch. Okay. Alright. Everybody ready? Back to it. Okay, hold on. I can tell them to go slow. Do they need to go slow? I don't feel like we're in any kind of danger or anything. Maybe there's more danger than I thought. Let's see. This can only be opened from the other side. Whoosh. Let's go.
Now, from what I've been able to piece together from the way you've described the other games, I get the impression these probably aren't very long games.
Yeah. Farlone Sales is like they're like a couple hours.
Okay.
A few hours is maybe fairer.
Okay.
I see. Friends. Halt. And in fact, if I could get you to come back this way just a little bit. Okay, alright, hold on. Alright, stop there. Stop there. Good, good, good. Alright, can you two give me a push?
Have a good couple of buddies.
Right, I guess we could have just left it further back, but I assume we're going to want to push it through.
The rain is really good. There's some good rain sounds.
Now, hold on a second. Before we get going any further
I
here.
I like the rain.
Yeah, sweetie, you gotta speak up.
Did you know me? I like a rain.
Oh boy, that seems dangerous. I know, but you're getting lulled into comfy mode, and it's making you hard to pick up on the microphone.
It's a very cozy game. That's not my I'm trying.
Okay, so it looks like we should be able to push this further. I thought they stopped me. Can we give it a little bit more? There we go. 'Cause now we should be able to, you know, very basic like video game puzzle type stuff. Again, very much in keeping with the previous game. Are you okay there, friend?
Oh.
I can't tell. You're certainly a lot redder than the others. Hold on. You guys seem to like flowers and stuff. You want this?
Oh, we should have known he was hungry. That's what cats do when they're hungry. They're like, oh, I'm bad.
I'm bright red and feigning injury. Okay, these things have a lot of feathers. So this one's a little bit of a troublemaker.
Okay, well.
This one gets
All
fussy.
right, go ahead. Go ahead.
The fussy. Oh, you want me to name him after the fuzzy troublemaker in our life? Okay, I guess I can do that.
Oh no, I thought it was being named Amabel. Wait, which of us is the?
I
Are
have
we
a
both
need.
the
I have
fussy
a need that's.
troublemaker?
I have a need that's not being fully met. I'm gonna be everybody's problem until it is. I feel like that's kind of me.
Yeah, but when you're hungry, like you
Hey,
do turn
Junior,
red
get
and
over
faint,
here.
but you also do more like. "Arr."
There we
And
go.
that one's pretty silent.
Look at the size of him, though.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like the diversity of horns that these critters have.
You guys doing? You want? What do you mean? What? Oh, they want to fire. How did they identify that this is a spot for a campfire before I did?
I mean, I thought it was pretty obvious. I didn't realize you didn't know what it
Why would I ever make a campfire?
was. True.
And I have a lighter or something. Okay, well, how's everybody feeling? Do we all want to just take a second here around the fire? A couple of us do.
Pet Samhain. That's very important. I know this.
Creatures named Samhain do often subsist at least partially on a diet of scritches. Scritches are very important.
Yes, I'm aware.
Chocolates too, though.
Yeah.
Oh, a nice little blanket to sit down on. All right, everybody find your spot. I guess we're bedding down for the night. I mean, I guess it is still raining. Okay, listen. I'm not trying to get all up in anybody's personal space or anything.
Yeah.
And, consent is important. You can't just decide that a creature is going to be like this for you. But, our character's just laying head flat, basically directly on the concrete. And these things are so big and fluffy. And I just feel like...
Yeah.
I feel like pillow stuff could be occurring. Yes, hello, Trisket. Trisket also requires attention. All right, everybody. Well, I guess that way, right?
That fire doesn't feel like it's fully out. I don't think that fire was put out responsibly.
Oh, bloody
It's
hell.
still smoking.
Annabelle, you know what?
Yeah.
If Smokey wants to have words about it, he knows where he can find me. I hope that joke tracks for our international viewers. I don't know where Smokey the Bear is the thing. Probably places where they don't have bears, they don't have Smokey, right? Wait.
I mean, Smokey the Bear was specifically a thing by the U.S. Forestry Department, so I don't think he's anywhere else.
I thought I heard. Well, let me grab a piece of food. Oh, yeah. Hey there. Look at you. Do you want some food? Okay, red. Red is good, right? Except for when the one was all red, then red was bad. But are we closer? Do you need more? Okay. All right. Hold on, there's a whole bush over here. I'll put this here. Are we cool? Can I approach while you're eating? Are you gonna freak out? See, I'm a little unsure whether attempting to approach while it's eating will seem like a betrayal, or whether that's just the only way to get... Oh, no, okay. It seems to have decided to at least potentially trust me. Here. Here's a reward for that kind of behavior. Wow, that's a lot of tongue. That's much more tongue than I was expecting.
I remember the first time you said that to me.
Amabel. Wow, you have some crazy horn growth. That looks very uncomfortable.
Banana.
This one's name is Banana.
My name's Banana.
Okay. How does... Hold on.
So
How does one
that's-
how does one spell banana?
That's right. That's
Okay.
how you spell it. Where are your friends? Oh, there they are. Okay.
Okay, well, where is forward? I thought this way would be forward, but it actually kind of looks like a dead end, doesn't it? After rescuing Banana, there's not really like another... Huh. Well... Ah, here we go. There's an outside over here, friends. Oh, wait. Go this way. Yeah, it can be difficult to guide them through turns. No, don't stampede. Okay. So you can kind of see the cursor. But unfortunately, exactly where I'm going to tell them to go depends on their position in a way that's actually like really frustrating. Because as they're moving, they're constantly changing where my command is indicating.
Yeah. Now, the thing where you hold the mouse button to constantly guide them, does that, as you change direction, does that change
Yeah.
as well, or is that just okay?
Okay. Back outside. And I guess over to that bridge, probably? Yeah, you can see, like, as I walk. I'm holding the mouse button down right now. And as I
Okay.
walk, it is changing the direction that it's growing, the flowers in. And it's getting more complicated as there's getting to be more of them. Because I can't just judge it by, like, drawing a line from me across the nearest calicorn.
Right.
It's got to be sort of like the center of the amorphous cloud of them.
Which I guess with sheep herding, like, I guess it does get, is more difficult with more sheep.
Sure. I'd really like to think I am intellectually at least the equal of a sheepdog. That's something I would really like to believe about myself.
Yeah, I believe it.
Okay, so the blue flowers do in fact give us the ability. It's not just inborn, but it's like some amount of time after you last touched a blue flower. It seems like it's not entirely clear.
You know what I always enjoyed were those, I want to say Warner Brothers cartoons with the sheepdog and the wolf, and they would punch in for work.
Yeah.
There weren't very many of them, but I enjoyed them. That is my sheep herding media of choice, I think.
I presume there weren't too many of them because, you know, the quote-unquote wolf is busy with his other job.
What job is that?
I'm making a hilarious reference to the fact that he is 100% just Wile E. Coyote. Like they're drawn identically. Amabel.
Okay. Oh, that's fair.
What are you laughing about?
Now I have to explain. One time I asked you if you liked it in the cartoons when Wile E. Coyote can talk and has a business card, and you were like, "What did you just say to me?" And then I showed it to you.
Oh, okay. So hold on. Let me just
And then
buttress.
said,
Let me just buttress this story a little bit. I thought we were gonna climb over, but apparently we're
I didn't finish.
fording the river here. No, because you need because there's stuff at the beginning that needs to be corrected. So first of all, you make it seem like this is a normal thing that happened. That you asked me that question worded almost exactly that way, out of the blue. So we were laying in bed, both on our phones, not even like actually interacting at the moment, and then you were just like, "Hey, do you like it when Wile E. Coyote had that business card?" And I was,
and can talk.
and can talk, and like first of all, the tensing of the question, just the verbs alone, are enough to cause a problem for a sleepy person who was moments ago, you know, reading whatever garbage was on social media. But secondly, yeah, the rest of that question sounds like the shit that the guy asks the poor android at the beginning of Blade Runner during the Voight Conf test, right? I'm like, I don't know why I'm not helping the turtle. I don't know. I feel like I would help the turtle. So then, yeah, you showed me a clip of you claim
Coyote, super genius.
Yeah, this clip of him speaking in a voice, and it's.
And then you said, I didn't have my glasses on. That could have been anybody.
Yeah.
That's what I was laughing about.
Right. Well, it was that or admit that I might be wrong about something.
I've never known you to do.
Right. Because to be clear, because it doesn't happen.
Okay.
In ways
I
ways that meet an evidentiary standard.
I mean, I assume that's why we're still dating. Is you still want to admit you made a mistake.
Amabel.
It's okay.
Don't you dare turn my negative traits around to be negative traits of you. I will not stand for that. Kids, where are we going?
Nice.
I do like our little flock here, our growing family. Yeah. They're getting kind of sluggish. Stampede, woo! Oh, there's too much underbrush. So part of the problem with this thing where like they're in front. Hold up, kids. I'm just gonna check something real quick. Part of the problem with this thing where they're in front is they get into conditions like there being too much underbrush that I'm not always aware of immediately. Okay. Keep going. Okay, and apparently that's all there is to play right now of Herdling. I mean, like I said, if it's like the other games, you're probably looking at the other two games had a playtime that was like probably between 3 and 4 hours ish.
Okay.
I want to say so. Yeah, you don't want to give up too much of it, but
yeah,
it's vibes, it's feelings, it's getting to sort of like be slowly amazed by a landscape as it unfolds before you. Very simple puzzles, and feeling a lot of environmental feeling, and cool little moments.
This is something video games can do quite well, I feel like, and
yeah,
they do it, but usually, not often enough for me. There are not enough games that are like this. You know, I dug this. Thank you for sharing this with me.
Yeah, I thought you might like it, and I hope that y'all out there also enjoyed it, are also interested. Like I said before, remember, if you see anything during NextFest that interests you even a little bit, even to the point where, like, you know what, I might buy that after release when it goes on sale, please do put it on your wish list. It helps out indie developers a ton. Yeah, so that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, we're going to have some more stuff. There's more demos we want to check out. We got kind of a late start this week because of my sinus issues and stuff. So probably not as many demos as last NextFest, but there's still some other stuff we're going to take a look at. So come back for all of that, and we'll see you then.